Happy Sunday. Welcome to Hope Scrubs and Coffee. Today's Father's Day, so I hope you either got to celebrate your father, or maybe your husband or your partner, or maybe you were celebrated. And if you're a single mom, we celebrate you too, because I was there for a while. This weekend has been a very busy one. Yesterday I actually worked. I work PRN and wound care, and it was the kind of day that I will call a doozy. It was one of those days where I have more consults than I have time, and none of the consults were simple, straightforward, and quick. It was a lot, and one in particular was just really kind of heart-wrenching to see. And so thankfully I had help, and I asked for help, and I'm very spoiled in that I have a tech that goes with me when I do wound care, so I always have an extra set of hands. But it was one of those where it just pulls at your heartstrings, and it was tough. And but this patient was so resilient. Like, I was like, only to be that resilient in life. He was awesome. And then it was a lot to remember, and it was a lot to document. And so I was like, you know what? We just got to go one at a time, and we got to double check and make sure everything is done, checked. Because it was a lot of calls and a lot of documentation and a lot of orders to put in. But we made it through, and it was just, you know, a blessing to be able to take care of those patients yesterday. So I don't do those days very often anymore. So when I do, I just try to say, you know what, this is what it's all about. And I do love patient care. So yeah, it was a good day. An update. Thank you guys. I've gotten a lot of good feedback, and people have reached out, which is so sweet. So thank you for the encouragement. I hope that this can continue. If you are enjoying what you see, please, as they say, comment or share it, or just help me get the word out. Because this won't get any further without some help from some friends, right? And I hope you have a great day. We've got a few things coming up this week. I am traveling, and so I'm going to take you with me. I'm traveling to do some work, and I'll explain that as I go, which is a lot of fun. And I get to be in one of my favorite places in the whole world, which just happens to be in my home state. So yeah, we're going to do that this week, and yeah, we'll get to see some beautiful scenery and work with some really cool college students. So I will see y'all tomorrow.